1999 911. It's actually in pretty decent shape for its age. Here's the issues that we find with these older ones that they tend to have problems with. So convertible top was an issue with this one with the latch. So I'm going to show you guys what's going on with them. Now we have it fully fixed now. So we're going to lift the top right now. So here's our frame. Here's what we got here. Sometimes there's contact areas in this area, and that's due to the cabling here. But however, there's a clamshell mechanism that locks it in place that's located here. There's two guides, and it's actually right here. And what happens is when it breaks, you can no longer lock the clamshell in place. There's a micro switch in the middle, and because of that micro switch not being engaged, you won't be able to open your top. It will actually open up like this, and that's as far as it'll go. Another problem is they get old. Like, we actually redid the top on this one, but when they get old, they start to bind in this area. There's a cable right here that keeps tension. But once that tension goes away, there's another cable in here that also holds tension, and that cable tends to break. And you can't get them from Porsche. They're not available. So we have to make our own, just because this car is 25 years old, actually over 25 years old. So it's a classic. But with these older units, the clamshell mechanism with the motor, I believe they're about $3 grand from the dealership, and they have to be updated to the new style mechanism, which requires a bracket. So there's two sections that go: the actual motor itself, and then the mechanical section for the cables that pull. Here's your cables that pull our lock here for the clamshell, that allow this clamshell to lock in place, kind of like this. So we'll close it, and you can see it locks in place. There we go. And then the windows roll up. Another problem they have is this actual latch right here will break. There's a micro switch inside here, and it no longer can engage. You won't be able to open your convertible top. Now, this is very common with the 911s and 997, 996 cars. They're pretty much very common failure point. And if it's not addressed and fixed properly, you have to just assemble this mechanism in order to fix that, because you won't actually be able to engage the